Hello, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Mel Bell here with your reading for May. And if you are returning, thank you for your support. And if you're new here, this reading will be with tarot and oracle cards. I have pulled initial cards to get a little bit of a read for the sake of time. Speaking of time, you should probably honor yourself and watch this entire reading to get the full message. If that requires you to go fold some clothes or do something else while you multitask, that would be a good idea because the full message is important. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dive in. So this is you in the self position, the 10 of Cups. Kind of like, I feel like this is your wish, your ideal. And that is, you would love to see harmony. Harmony with your family, harmony with work or retirement, harmony in relationships, and in your health, having everything taken care of. And I feel like that's something you strive for, that you've put a lot of your heart into, and maybe it hasn't been very easy for that to be the reality for you. And you're thinking of ways that you can make things come to a reality. Now, it's important that you do not overthink things. It's important that you do not get carried away with racing thoughts, with anxiety around your future. But this is a good chance, a good opportunity for new beginnings, for new ideas, new ways of approaching old problems. So there's also, with that situation, the energy coming in is lots of opportunities, but some indecisiveness as to what you really want. So what do you really want is the question. And you want all the things. You want all the things, but it may be important for you to focus on one thing. And tackle that one thing, and that one thing may bring everything together into harmony. So sometimes getting things into harmony isn't about all the things. It's one thing that's messing up all the rest of the stuff. So this could be a job that's draining your energy. It could be a relationship that requires a really long heart-to-heart talk. It could be responsibilities with the family that, again, are draining your energy. I encourage you to watch the weekly angel reading because I'm hearing that in my mind. The challenge is the Magician. So some things are in your control and some things are in the control of the universe, like astrological energies, manifestations that are not ready to come down yet. So you can only bring in what is currently available. And so again, if you can bring your focus into one thing, then you find what is working. Or if it's not working, at least it's providing a little bit of something and you can do something with it. If it's something that is at a standstill and you're waiting for something to free itself up to then be able to act on it, well, clearly your focus on that thing is not going to change anything. So shift your focus to something that is able to be helped, that's able to be moved. And this is, again, with the racing thoughts, and I was talking about anxiety is being bound, feeling bound by these feelings of angst. And I think it's important that you find some kind of energetic method to get yourself clear of that, whether it be a salt bath, exercise, yoga, committing to taking a walk once a day, whatever resonates with you, getting into your body and out of your mind. Okay, because sometimes your mind is your worst enemy, and sometimes your mind is like super awesome and you're full of great ideas, but you have to decide which is it right now, because then that decides what I need to do for myself, what is going to benefit me the most right now. Is it more thinking, or is it getting in my body and not thinking so much? And then in the future card is the rest card. So this is taking a time out. If possible, is there a vacation planned? Is there time off planned? Because that will help you to get a reset. That will help you to get your mind clear. Okay? And if you don't have that in the works, maybe you should put some focus into how you can get that in the works. Because it's going to be for your best interest to take a time out. Take a time out. So the month of May looks like there are things that want to formulate, but maybe June is going to be when things pop off. And I mean that in the most positive way. Sorry for that particular wording, but this might be a month for you to really sort things out in your mind and get yourself rested and maybe assess energetically where you may be drained, and what you can do to seek harmony, harmonize yourself in the aspects of your life. All right, what is the message? This is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. We're just going to see what other message we have here. That's funny. I'm going to pull 4. That's better. Okay. The Sacred Union, Partnership and Romance. Okay, so that goes along with the Self position and the 10 of Cups. So if you are lacking in this card, if you are lacking in relationships romantically, definitely I feel like this is, again, like heart healing. If you notice, there's a heart in that nest with her. So she is resting, but and recuperating and integrating healing. So maybe you've already done the work to heal from something, and maybe it's time now for you to get the integration. Because when we process things, whether spiritually or mentally, emotionally, there is a period of time where we need to integrate. And integration can tend to feel like nothing's happening. But we need to honor that and allow for things to reset and fall into place. The big picture, angelic help. So again, please check out the weekly angel reading, because that may resonate and tie this reading together for you. But know that you're not alone. Know that you're not alone, that there are little signposts along the way trying to encourage you to know what next steps to take to bring you to your highest good. Your highest good is possible. But the Desert Prince, survival and false promises, is talking about the past, also talking about being stuck in survival mode. And feeling like there's lack. There's a lot of lack. Feeling like you can't have it all. So you're trying to choose which thing is most important to you. Don't be fooled by the illusion that you can't have it all. It's just that your focus can't be on all of it all at once, because that does not bode well for your mind. You need to be able to focus on one thing. So if you are experiencing indecisiveness, it's important to get your mind clear. It's important to rest, so that you can get clear of mind and bring things into harmony for yourself. For this to be in the self position says to me that this is in your hands, but you have to take the advice and do the steps. Do your part and let the universe do its part. And this is your relationship as a magician, is being in harmony with the universe and the universal energies, the forces, and not pushing up against it. Material wealth, true prosperity, the diamond dreamer. So I really feel like June is going to be your month, you guys. I think that this month is more important for you to take good care of yourself emotionally and mentally, and resolve to fix anything that is out of harmony, and that you'll be rewarded with prosperity and abundance in June. So allow these things to come to you. Seek angelic help so that you know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be focused, so that it's not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. I feel like sometimes all that thought can be very overwhelming. All right, so one more card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And then we're going to wrap it up. So what is the message for the month of May for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, please? Water signs. If you have stayed this long, I appreciate you staying and watching, and also thank yourself for allowing yourself this time to receive this message. Okay, there's the card. Okay, closing door completion. Okay, so if it has been a rough period, or if there was a rough change, know that this is a good time, that things are going to get better for that ending. That ending was necessary for a better beginning, something new. So if something is ending, or if you're sensing like you need to walk away from something, and you know in your heart that that's what you should do, but you're kind of afraid because of the survival mode and feeling like this is what you have to be in, that's illusion. That's illusion. Now, by calling in assistance from the angels, from divine beings, you are then getting a lot more support so that you make choices that are smart for you and you don't make any brash decisions. But last card earlier. Yeah, okay. So definitely we'll end it on that card. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. So you do have all that you need to make good choices. Okay? It's all in you. It's all in you. But you're not in this alone. So don't fall for the illusion that you have to do everything by yourself. It's all on your shoulders. Even if you are alone physically, you are supported by many divine beings that have your best interests at heart at all times. At all times. And you just have to make sure that you allow that. And because you have your free will, we always have our free will intact. So if we do not allow, we will just go the hard route. Doesn't mean we can't get where we're going, but it often means there's way more suffering getting there. So like there's a smooth road and there's a rocky road. Which one are you going to choose? So where you can, where you're able, call in assistance, call in divine assistance, and help for you, and take good care of yourself. Focus on you, because the people who love you, that are around you, are going to benefit from you being at your best. So it is never selfish to make sure that you're all right. You need to be all right for others to benefit the most from your beautiful self. Okay, water signs? So thank you so much. I hope that your May is wonderful, and take care. Bye.